And today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite thing and hopefully your favorite thing as well, and that's sports. We all love sports. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about basketball and football, not just basketball and football, but things going on in the NBA and the NFL. What's going on in the NBA and especially in New York sports is the trade of RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley for OG Anunoby, which I like, Precious Achuiwa, and Malakai Flynn. And I know some of you are like, oh my God, we just traded Quickley. We traded RJ Barrett. We love these guys. But it needed to happen. I'm sorry to break it to you. This needed to happen. We needed to let go of RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley. Um, if you're sitting there and you disagree with me, just comment below. Let me know what you think about this trade, and I'll be sure to respond because this is about a dialogue about what we think about what's going on with our New York Knicks most of the time. So we have Quickley leaving, and that breaks our heart. That definitely breaks our heart. But we have Jalen Brunson. We have Jalen Brunson. He's an all-star. We've seen that, and he's on a cheap deal. He's coming at 50% off. Best believe he's coming at 50 to 60% off. It was a sale. It was a promotion, and we got him. Knicks did well there. Now, Immanuel Quickley's rookie deal is coming to an end. Now, do you have the money for Quickley? Do you want to pay another small guard the same kind of contract when you already have Jalen Brunson? I don't think so. It's not a smart move to make. So you have Jalen Brunson. That's your point guard. That's your scoring point guard. You stop there. You let go of Immanuel Quickley, who at the end of the year was probably going to be asking for somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 to 30 mil a year, which the Knicks probably can't afford. They've signed DiVincenzo, they've signed Josh Hart, and they've also signed Brunson, like I said. Robinson signed, Randall is signed. Um, you know, so along with Immanuel Quickley, you have RJ Barrett, who also was going to have their contract talks coming up, extension, new contract deal. So do the Knicks have enough money to sign all these guys, and are they worth it? Or are we paying the same guy to do the same thing for us in terms of Quickley and Brunson? So we definitely get a much more full roster that makes a lot more sense in terms of business terms. We have OG Anunoby filling in the 3 role. He gets paid 18 mil a year. He's a free agent next year. So we got him this year and next year. Immanuel Quickley possibly at the end of the season could have been gone. And we have no more Quickley. RJ Barrett may not want to sign a contract extension. Maybe there's no contract extension there for him. He bolts. Now we have no Immanuel Quickley, no RJ Barrett. You're going to want OG Anunoby. But you can't sign OG Anunoby because you waited on him and he signed with Toronto Raptors again, or maybe somebody else, like what always happens. So I feel like the Knicks definitely made a good move here. If you like this, hit the like button down below. If you don't like it, still hit the like button. I'm coming up with a take here on what happened. You give me your take down below and let me know what you think about the Knicks trade. Another point to this is the Knicks needed to get bigger. They're One thing I am furious about though with the trade, I'm not gonna lie, is just how the Knicks did it. You understand? They wanted OG Anunoby. I understand that they wanted OG Anunoby. But OG Anunoby, I don't think is worth your whole future the guys you were building with. To get OG Anunoby, I mean, he might be a great fit, but he's not a third star, and we needed a third star. We needed a third star. I mean, to trade Quickley and Barrett. I mean, one of my boys, he felt we could have gotten Booker for that back in the day. We could have traded Quickley and Barrett to get Booker when Booker's contract was under discussion. Another one of my friends in my group chat, he's talking about other teams just have to trade draft picks. They don't have to trade anything. Some people send just some cash and draft picks and just some expiring veteran contracts like Burks, in his last year. That's who you trade. Like Taj Gibson in his last, no, he's too far gone. Excuse me, he's too far gone. I like him, but you trade somebody like Fournier, Any other team would have traded Fournier, expiring guy, not doing anything for you. You trade him to the other team. The other team holds him on the bench. The next season comes around, and the contract expires, and that salary comes off the books. That's what every other team does to trade for stars. But what do the Knicks do? They trade guys that they have under contract, our future, and I get it. I just explained in the last video why I get it. That was my brain. This is my heart. Why? Now that the trade has happened, it's time to assess, did the Knicks win? I don't care about the Raptors. This is not a comparison of the Raptors and the Knicks. It's, did the Knicks do well? Did the Knicks get better? Is this a better fit? Let's take a look at some stats right here. Over here, you can see RJ Barrett averaged 18 points a game, this year for the New York Knicks. He was coming off a year last year where he averaged 19, 20 points per game, something around there. He came into this year, with the same amount. There was an addition of a couple of guys. So, his point per game, percentage, average fell down. His 3-point shooting was way down. And we have over here on this side, we have OG Anunoby averaging 15 points per game. It's less points per game, but he's a much better defender. Last year, he made an All-NBA second team. He also shoots a lot better from the three-point line. He's overall 48% field goal shooter, and from the three-point line, he's also high 30s, low 40s, which is what we need. So if we can compare the stars, Barrett's a higher scorer, but that's not always a good thing. Barrett might take shots away from Randall and Brunson in trying to create his own shot, whereas Anunoby is a catch-and-shoot guy. He can slash, he defends, he gets steals. So, he's averaging less points, but that might free up more shots for Brunson and Randall. You decide. This is just my opinion. Again, comment below. I'll be happy to comment back. This is a dialogue again. I would like to get a dialogue going about sports, and this is hot. This is what's going on right now. The Knicks have made a trade. They traded RJ Barrett and Immanuel Quickley. Can you believe that? Let's talk about this. What happened? What happened? Do we all even understand what happened? The fix was in. That's all I'm going to say. It's Jerry's World. It's Ring of Honor night. Ain't nobody coming into Jerry's World and beating the Dallas Cowboys on Ring of Honor night. Enshrining Jimmy Johnson, along with all the legends. We all know him. And, you know, it comes to the end of the game. And the Lions surge down the field. Like, this offense is crazy. In 4 plays, they're to the Cowboys 26. They're threatening. Laporte is catching it. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown moving around, catching it everywhere. Goff's going off. They score a touchdown to... Who was it? Amon-Ra St. Brown dove for that pylon. I mean, the Lions' offense is legendary. It was almost too much. They stunned Jerry's World. That was not supposed to happen. And then Dan Campbell, coach of the Lions, comes down and says, I want to go for 2. I want to suck all the air out of the balloon, a Ring of Honor night, and I want to win right now. I want to win right now. I'm on the road. I'm coming in for the win. And usually in football tradition, the home team is supposed to be more aggressive and go for the win. And the road team is supposed to play a little more conservatively and tie the game. Dan Campbell comes in. Not only does he want to go for 2, he wants to throw it to a lineman to pay tribute to him because he was a part of a salute from last week. So this was supposed to be an all-encompassing Detroit Lions culture, giving due where due is due, giving respect where it's due to the linemen. And just, really it was Dan Campbell just flexing, trying to show I'm this guy. I am this guy, and I'll beat you with a lineman in your house with a 2-point conversion. I'm that damn good. And in Jerry's World, in anywhere where someone is the authority, if you go in there and you act like that, I don't know. It's not supposed to be like that. Dan Campbell is supposed to be able to go into any league, any stadium that he wants and call any play, as long as the receiver reports to the ref. And, make the plays to win the game. And do it how he wants it, his style. But when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, in Jerry's World, I really don't think that's the way to go about it. In my personal biased opinion, I have Sam Laporta on my fantasy team. Should have just thrown it past Sam Laporta. But anyway, I digress. Anyway, listen. He basically tried to make a statement in Jerry's World, on Jerry's night, on Ring of Honor night, in front of the nation on, what was it, was it ESPN? Yeah, it was on ESPN. And I think the fix was in, and the ref said, I didn't hear a receiver, I didn't hear number 68, who was a lineman, report as an eligible receiver, because in football, if you're a lineman and you've been playing the game as a lineman, you must report. If you come in as a receiver, you have to report, or else there'll just be linemen. So right now, my boy just shared with me some footage that proves the fix was in. I'm not lying here. I actually like the Cowboys. I have no reason to even fight against them. But, this is what's going on in sports, and I have to be unbiased. Here's some footage that shows your boy did report.
You're telling the official you're reporting. You're telling the official you're reporting.
There it was. Can't beat evidence. Can't beat the truth. We saw right there, number 68 go right up to the referee and say something to him right after Jared Goff pushes him to go report. So what did he say to the guy? Yo, what you doing tonight? Yo, what did you have for breakfast? No, he said, I'm reporting in. Obviously, and we can all see that. The fix was in. But if you disagree, mention it below. Mention why you disagree. You may be a Cowboys fan. Just let you know I'm a Cowboys fan too, but the truth is the truth. If you agree, Please give me some more insight down below. Also, if you like my channel, please smash the like button. If you like my channel as well, you can also subscribe. Thank you for watching.